Greetings, beautiful souls. Welcome to our Psychic Healing Surgery. If this is your repeated time you join us, you know what to do. If this is your first time, I will share the message and then we'll join in the beautiful guided healing meditation, where the healing of our soul and the physical body will take the turn. So if you woke up today morning a little bit on the other side or with a little ungrounded, you are not alone. I was here last night making the notes, was exactly ready. God, by the last midnight, I was ready just to broadcast this psychic healing surgery with such an enthusiasm. And I woke up today morning and I look out of the window. It's a beautiful sunny day and I feel this like, oh, I have a headache. What are we gonna do? And I hardly have a headache. Headaches are not definitely my problem. But if you are watching the news in the South Carolina went through a tremendous torrential rains. We had a hurricane coming by, I believe it was the last week. And then since the Friday on, we have a terrible rains that flooded the huge part of the South Carolina. I've been blessed with my house, my neighborhood here. We've been doing great. So we don't have any damage and we've been just nice and dry here. So I thank you, universe, for that. And but there's a lot of people who are affected by this, who lost their houses or their houses just full of the water, and it is a devastating thing. I know that when things like this are happening, you go in that survival mode and everybody helps everybody, which is a beautiful thing. Actually observe here down in the South Carolina, people truly reach one to another. And they come together as a family. I know there are, a few things here and there happening, but for the most of the part, that family kind of the feeling, the helping one another, it's a huge thing here. It makes me very happy and very blessed to be part of this country here, a part of this Southern community. So I'm thankful, very thankful for that. But I was thinking about it. I went for the walk with my children, with my dog in the morning, and just enjoy that sun, kind of like finally feeling it inside. And it is a hard thing, and you can feel that energy definitely here, that after devastation, when now the reality hit, and the rebuilding has to start, and it's sort of to look, at for those who lost their houses, must be very difficult to look at it and says, oh my God, all my memories are gone. Your picture, your photography, your little children, memories that you were saving for until they are grown up. I cannot even imagine how terrible it is. And so there comes that little part of the depressive feeling or the low feeling, and then you have to hype yourself up and go and do it again, because most important thing is alive. And when you are alive, your children, your family is alive, you can pull through anything. And I think it's a great lesson to take from this and really appreciate ourselves and set that energy for the future. So this session will I name it to move it forward. I actually named it the last night to move it forward, but it really didn't descend into me until today morning that I truly understand that moving forward is, for the South Carolina, but also for all of us, for humanity, for the earth. It is time to assess the damage and don't dwell in that damage, and just to move forward. We can take it as a whole humanity outlook, but we can also break it in that little pattern of your life, of your everyday life, and see, okay, so this and that have happened in my life. I will summarize it, and I look at it. I look at that situation, what have happened, and I deal with it, accept it, take it in, and I allow myself move forward in my life, because I have myself, if you have a family, children, if you are just alone, it is all what you need to have that soul will and physical body that's still working to move forward, because we are that divine piece of the light. We are guided from our past, from our future, but it's a physical shelf, and your mind, your soul in that physical shelf is what make the things happen. It's that a physical part of you that will go and build a new house, will clean the old house, will write the books, inspire the others, cook 2 meals, set up the shelters, clean the shelters, and so much on. It is that physical part of ourselves that makes that engine to move within us. So with that, I want to acknowledge also a few wonderful people that I met last weekend. So last weekend, as some of you know, I went to this beautiful retreat in the Black Mountain. It is called the Light Center, and we stay in the Light Lodge. If anybody interested, please Google Light Center in the Black Mountains in North Carolina. I'm gonna post the link down there. An amazing center. The founders were guided literally by the spirit to build the center in exactly special location where there's an energy vortex or the energy beams connecting with this place. And it's a wonderful place to be, wonderful really place to spend with the same-minded people. So there were a few of us who met there, and we had these amazing meditations and the healing that we shared together. And one amazing lady that I met was a Silka. And the Silka is from the Tennessee. And when I'm talking about the Silka brought her baked goods to share with us. Silka owns, and I had to write it down, Old Words Bread. So if you love the European bakery and European bread as I do, and I do have a thing for the baked goods and just breads and the sweets, oh my God, I can just live by those. I know it's not unhealthy, but I can live by those. So the Silka has a Old World Bakery, Old World's Bread Bakery at Clarksville, Tennessee. And so if you live in the Tennessee, I recommend to go and visit their place and just to enjoy their goodies. I know that they serve the lunches, at least what I heard, and that they are absolutely fabulous. So that's the great place to be. One, the highlight of the weekend was when we did a healing. It was the evening, and the Silka goes, "There's a little pastry for you," and I was like, "Oh, okay, yay!" I'm excited, and it was a plum cake, I believe. It was baked in old-fashioned way as my grandmother would bake it. And if you know me, I'm from Czechoslovakia, from the Czech Republic, and my grandma was an amazing baker. And I haven't tasted that plum cake in the way that my grandmother made until Silka gave me the piece. And I cried because it's like, oh my God, it's my grandmother just telling me that she's fine. But it is the Silka's really passion and devotion and her family to carry all these beautiful old traditions into our world here. And again, if you love European bakery and you are finding yourself in the Clarksville, Tennessee, I'm gonna post a link below. We can also like her on the Facebook. I definitely recommend that you join them. Silka's also an amazing photographer. She does own a Silka's photography, and she offered the art classes. So highlight of your day if you meet Silka. Another wonderful two people I met was the Pam and Dan McMahon. I don't know if I pronounce it right, but I want to show you their CD. I want you to give a shout out to these two amazing people. They just knew another lady who was joining our retreat, and so she invited them over because their playing event has been canceled. And so they just came out of the generosity of their heart and just play for us and sing for us. And one great, they have many wonderful songs. And one of them that I really like is the Calling All Angels among all of them. And they just a beautiful thing. So guys, I'm gonna post a link on them. You should definitely listen to their music. And it was just warm the heart. I think they are the Reiki people, and they are the older people, older folks, forgive me to say. But when you're looking at them, they are beautifully aged. And it is something that you look and you says, I want to have that. When me and my husband are in our, let's say, 60s and then 70s and so much on, or say 50s, 60s, 70s, you want to have that relationship and that beautiful thing when the dam is playing the guitar and the pan is singing, and they are just perfectly synchronized and they sing together. And they do have their own retreat about 45 minutes away from the Light Lodge in the North Carolina, and they offer the Reiki retreats at the Black Mountains in the Light Lodge. So again, if you live in the area, are interested, please Google them, find them, look at them on the Facebook, like them on the Facebook, because those are the kind of the people that we should just take, what they're doing, what they started to do in 70s and carry it over, because it is an amazing work. They share the story with us that they go and they volunteer at the prisons and just to play in the prisons to music and volunteer with doing the meditations. I mean, that is something that you truly have to find in your heart to carry this and that mission in this lifetime. And even though we're looking at the prisoners as the very bad people, and some of them are really deserve to be there. But as I heard the stories from them, there are many of them who just end up there, for some really stupid or silly thing, and then do something stupid and silly again, and continue. I know that some of you says, well, they didn't learn a lesson, they didn't learn their lessons. That's what they have to do. But we have to learn to put our judgment aside and truly just to see for the people who they are. We know that we all deserve the second chances. We know that we all have made mistakes in our life. Somebody, got away with them, somebody didn't. And that there's a chance for all of us. So I want to thank you to Pam and Don for all that they do. It was amazing, amazing, amazing. And I even told them to take a picture with them. I felt so special. So we're going to meditate today, and we're just gonna go and focus on that energy of the forward. I want you to think about what is it that you want. If there's any heaviness that you feel today, if you feel like me and you go like, oh my God, it's kind of hard to get through this day. It is not that hard. Those are the days when you have to sit down with yourself and says, okay, where are these emotions coming from? Are they coming from myself? Do I feel down? Do I feel discouraged? Do I feel angry? Or is it what I feel from my surrounding, from all around me? Because the more spiritual you get, the more empathic you get, the more you're gonna connect with the whole world, and you will feel the painfulness, the pain, and the emotion and the distraught of the whole world, of the people, the animals, the earth, and it's just the time to process it, to send the light to it. If you feel it is not me, then I'm gonna send the light to the earth, to the my neighbors, to everybody here around me, whoever needs it. I send that beautiful light, and that light reach the dark places, or the right places that it's supposed to. And if you feel that it is you, then look at it. Don't get stuck in the fears. There's no time for the fears anymore. There's not even the game with the fears anymore. Once you get into this, you will learn to go back. You observe your fears and says, okay, so what it is that there is, and you pick the best whatsoever. So let's say the fears. I know that the Tom is still freaked out that the rivers can spill out, because we are still on the high alert that the rivers are overflowed, and they can break out at any point at this time. And we just all pray that they just stay strong in the body of the river, and they just go where they were supposed to go, and that the water subside. But it's still on the high alert here for the many counties here in the South Carolina. So instead of just sitting here and sort of biting our nails and says, oh my God, it's gonna happen, what are we gonna do? We send that love and energy and the support toward the river and the body of the river, that it can hold this water, that it doesn't get stuck with the brambles or the sticks or so much on, that doesn't, cause the obstruction that it has to spill the other way. And look at it from other point, just to be grateful that, again, I'll use the personal scenario, that we have been fine here. We have enough food, we have a hot water, we have a heat, we have a cooling, we have a light. I mean, we've been truly, truly blessed with what we have, and don't need to, stress of, oh my God, what may possibly happen and how may possibly happen. If anything happens, we have to deal with it. There's no other way than to deal with the things and really put that hope and faith that is that we have to live with. And sometimes truly, I had this great discussion yesterday about the healers and how we heal, and how we don't want to, just to give the hope and the faith. It would be bad if you are on the healer and just give the hope and the faith. It's good to know what you're doing or do something with the energy. But there are the points and the moments in your life, in everybody's life, when you really have to start with that hope and the faith and go through it. I really compare it like a walking through the dark tunnel. And through that dark tunnel, you just go and you don't see the light. And you come on that end of the tunnel, and you see the light, and it all just evolves. And there's a garden, and there's a orchard with the fruit and everything that you want and you wish that you desire for. But you have to get yourself on that other side of the darkness. And that applies to every single one of us. This is a lesson that we're going through this lifetime. I think I already talked about it and compare this to the Egyptians' initiations. We skillfully interweaved many initiation and mystery school in our everyday life. And And it's not fun because you don't have all that, support from your teachers, how you had before, 1,000 years ago. Sort of now you have to rely on yourself, become your own teacher, rely on your friends or those close people around you who are on the same energy wavelength. And now that some of you are truly alone in this for a time of being, and you says, there's nobody else like me, what I'm gonna do. Well, at the moment you are your own teacher. You have to really focus on yourself, put one foot into another and walk toward that future and create this for the others. I know many years ago when I was alone in all this, when I felt I'm all alone and I didn't know many people like me, I would tell myself, okay, so when I get the hang on this, I'm going to help the people like me. I'm going to open the pathway, open the door for those who feel like me. And that became my life job, my life journey, my life mission, connecting one people to the other and helping them to understand themselves and how does it work. So perhaps this is your mission as well, just to open the door for the other. If you are strong enough to walk the first, that's great. Make it open for the others so they can walk after you, with you, and so much on. All right. So let's get into our meditation. I just feel the energy beautiful and mellow, and I'm ready for this. I hope that you guys are ready for it as well. We're going to use the music, A River of Love. I'm going to thank you, my two beautiful assistants, my daughter Eva and my son Ethan, who helped me set up the room today. Our school is closed because of the flood, so they became my assistant, helped me to organize crystals here, and Ethan picked a song. And Eva wrote me the notes. So, hey, I cannot complain, right? All right, let's get the music going. Now, if you have a glass of water, please have a nice glass of water. The water amplified your energy. I'll do the same. All right. All right, we prepare ourselves for this beautiful journey. You can sit, you can lie down, just make yourself comfortable in any way that works for you. All right, somebody asked me if it's okay to lie down. Absolutely, when I lie down, you lie down. And when I sit in the bathtub, you sit in the bathtub. As long as I don't see it, it's all good. I'm joking. Everything's all right. All right. Let's take a deep breath in. And let's release all the air out. And let's take another deep breath in. And let go of all your worries and all your expectations. And let's take one more deep breath in. And let everything go. Relax your legs. Relax your belly. Relax your shoulder and your arms. Your neck and your head. If you need to move it, give yourself a little massage. Just do whatever feels good and let it go. Now there's this beautiful golden light that opens just around us. And this beautiful golden light fill up to your room. And open all around you. And in this moment, we open this beautiful golden energy portal. We're going to invite a medic team to join us. Every single one of you have your medic team coming towards you. If you want it, if you wish for it. If you don't, you can just stay. I don't need this. I just want to join the meditation. But your soul, your guides, and the medic team have already made the agreements way before. And everything truly resonates only on the free will and highest available energy of the love and light frequencies. Alright. So through the portal, the medic team enters in. just get joined with your energy. I'll speak the language of light and I'll make the connection. Keliang siung tia. Kia atiun talos. Tiang siung tioni. Kela siung tieha kiung tabua la asia. All right. Alright, now meditating will assess your physical body, of your needs, also your emotional needs. If there's any particular healing you wish to receive today, you just put hands on that part of the body. Now there's somebody with a lung problems. Alright, somebody has a joint problems in the arm. There is feel the pain on the left side in the belly, between the small and the large intestines. Alright. There's also somebody with a spleen or the pancreatic problems. And there are some people with the emotional problems, the stress. Alright, PTSD, those traumatic stress. Alright, send the baby. The pregnant mom Valerie with the baby Chloe, send the energy and the healing. Alright, and we embark on this journey. There is somebody with a breast problem, the left side of the breast. I would say possible breast cancer or the mass, some grow. It feels swollen inside and perhaps infected. Alright, that's what I was shown. And again, you want to put the hands on the part of your body or state out loud what it is that you desire to have assistance with. Set your intention on it. When your intention flows, the energy flows, and you truly allow justice beings to assist you in the most beautiful way. Kion telesan tihan tioniata. Tiakon tiha siun tiha tiasa. Alright. I also sense that somebody joined us with a infection, a virus through the body, some viral infection through the body, and I want to rely that that the guides, the medic team will work through the bloodstream. So if you feel that the hot and the warmer, since that your blood is warming up, you are completely fine and okay. Just go with it, pull through it, and it has its own purpose and the effect. All right, so when we are ready, we're gonna focus on just stepping out of your body, and we're gonna go on that astral journey into the garden of the light to rejuvenate our soul and set our mission forward. Plant the seeds for our mission forward. So when you feel ready, there's a door in the front of you. You can imagine your light illuminating in the most beautiful light within your soul, and you are like a bright star. You just sit up out of the body and go and go and go. Telon tieka siung tianata. Alasium tiun tiasi. Tia acha siung tioniana. Alasium tiun tiasi. And through this door, we just walk in this beautiful Atlantean time capsule, a room, a classroom that we all gather once again. Alon tiun tiesa. A calacion tiun tianata. Kiao siun tianda. Kia son tiun tia la se. Alia son tiun tia ana. Kiun tia asa. Kana siun tiun te. Kia hon tiun sio apa. Talon tia siun taba. Okay. And this is really just to remember here to connect together and remember the place, remember those ancient edges and just acknowledge them. It's all we have to do at this moment, at this time. And when they are ready, we will gather around this big crystal in the center of the room. In the center of the room is a beautiful Atlantinian crystal. And through this Atlantinian crystal, we're going to pull upward and upward as a soul family until we reach the gate of the Garden of the Light. One person pull the another, one soul pull the another energy. We work together as a team, we work together as a soul family at this time. No one is better than the other. No one is more advanced than the other. It doesn't matter. We all are equal and the same. And through that beautiful equal energy, we pull each other upward and upward and upward and upward. Kela siun tiaha kiun tio siate. Ela sian tiu kiaha. Esiun tiaka asiun tabo. Amen. Ela kiun tava salatea. Tiahea. Ason tiun kiaha tiahea. Toon taha asie. Alright. And then we gather here in the beautiful Garden of the Light. The door open and beautiful beings of light. As today our sense Pleiadians just welcome us in. Welcome to the Garden of the Light. You may enter, and as you walk in, I want you to walk toward a place that you feel drawn to. Perhaps it's a plant, a flower, a tree, or a little shrub. Go and be pulled to other places that you feel most, that your energy, that your soul resonates with. Que la son tiaha siun tiane. Que la sion tiaha kiun tiana. Tion tiaha. Tion tiaha ala asa. Tion tiaha akala asa ate. Siun tiana. I want you to find a place that you feel comfortable in and just to sit down and just to think about your energy forward. What is it that you're envisioning for yourself, for your family, for your neighbor, your city, or your humanity? What is it that you're envisioning? What is it that you help to move forward? Just to imagine the picture of it. It may be one small scenario, it may be a complex scenario. It doesn't truly matter. will hold that energy within you. You imagine that it already have happened, that it already have manifested. And we're gonna hold that energy there. Kiam talong siung tieta. Tia san tiung tione. Kiam siung tiana. Tia hom tia ka. Teon tia siung tieta. Pelasium tium tieka. Tium tava asimte. And you just feel your manifestation vibrating to every cell within your body. Feel it like it already happened, that you already have it. That already happened what you want. Would you see it as that point of moving forward? Tia sum, tia ka, lea sum, tium, ti. Relación que ha, sabon, tium, tia, ki. And life is a beautiful journey. It is a journey without a beginning and without the end. At one point of our soul life, we embody the physical body. And the physical body serves us as a beautiful vessel, as a beautiful part of embodiment of our soul energy, of our wish, and of our will. Once upon a time, a long, long time ago, when we were beautiful shining stars, a beautiful light in the universe, we longed for the body, we longed for the experience of the 3D cells, the humanity, and the life on the earth. And we saw a planet, a new planet, and we saw the earth, Kilian Solo Ala Emra. And we made a wish of the body, of the physical vessel that will carry a host and wrap with the love our soul. And we worked hard and we manifested a perfect body. I want you to feel at the moment the perfectness of your body, a beauty of your original creation. That every cell in your body vibrates exactly the right vibration for you. That every cell of your body is healthy and adjusted to your environment. And when it can live with your environment. And that you have all your parts of your body are perfectly functioning. Just imagine yourself in that beautiful, perfect body that you wish for. And you may wonder, why do we start with body? Why the body is important? And we reply, the body is the first physical thing that will create the other physical thing. The body, the physical embodiment, is a creator. As your soul and the light created the body, it encoded a creator energy within you. That is why you can make the bread to feed the body. You can make the house, you can build a house to shelter the body, so the body would stand of the outside conditions of the hot or the cold, the rain. And as the body started to remembering more and more, it started to create other things that help the body have a more easier and simple life. It created cars, and technical, mechanical things and the toys to amuse itself with. It created the weapons. First for the protection from the fears the body didn't understand to. And then for the manipulation of the control the others. As the body was created on the earth, it didn't remember everything. And because of that unknown energy, there was just the touch away. It was just there to touch it and to understand it. It shriveled in the fears. And the fears will make you do unimaginable things that the body creates. Because the fear is more real on the earth than it is in the universe. The fear ties down your feet and makes you paralyzed. And reach up for the star and the heaven and the father and the brother and the sisters and the mother. The fears make you curl up by the mother's feet and in her embrace. But would the body listen of the mother's song, of the mother's soothing energy, to say, don't be afraid, little body, you're going to be fine. So we would like you to feel that original creation, the beautiful mind that you carry, the beautiful connection to everything in the universe. It is your birthright. It has been encoded within your energy from the beginning of this cycle, that you can connect with all the wisdom from the universe. Everything that there is. And that you bring it to this beautiful earth, saying like you brought it long time ago. As the body has been created, you brought the trees and the animals and the water and everything that you can see today on the earth. And those beautiful inventions has already been invented. You just open the window with the opportunity to reach to them. Kion tiesiete, Taon tie asa. The wise one is the one who explores his or her own mind and sit in the quietness and understand the birds sing song. Alright. With that, we want you to feel all your potential, everything that you need for creating the future that you desire and that you deserve. There is no limitation. The limitations are within your own energies. Yes, it is hard to connect with all the wisdom from the universe, because we do require that you climb all the stairs and the steps that you do when you reach the appropriate levels of the information, that you know what to do with it, how to use it, that it will not be like a little child getting hung on the fire and burning him or herself up terribly. We love you. We cannot protect you from yourself, but you can. And that's how the energy is set up, to go by the level of the level of the level and reaching out the right information at the right time. You leave at the right time, at the right energy, at the right configuration. And as many of you know, the cycle is repeating. And now the future is in your hands. We believe in you. And we love you. And we nourish your nervous system and your emotional body as much as you allow us. And we even offer the assistance with your physical body to show you that it is not a miracle of the healing, that there's actually a specific way of how to heal the physical body. What you would call the miracle of the healing. There's no, it doesn't matter to us how you will call it. What matters to us is that you notice and that you look for the answers, that you look why the spleen affects the blood system within the body, why the nervous system make your legs paralyzed and how to reverse it, how the other illness correspond to the body, how do they work, what is the root of the problem, and how to correct it. We want you to search for the questions. And the same goes for the people who are technically inclined. Why does computer work this way? How we can change it, how we can make this bigger, the smaller, how it can reach the more things. But I want you to first look in your physical body. How does it work? Don't let it get ahead of you without you understanding it. Do not bypass the beautiful window of opportunity when you can understand this beautiful part. Kelon siatam tiun tia siata. Alasion tiun tiaha kiun siata. And so the lights are smiling down upon the earth and seeing the beautiful creation. And the Mother Earth, thanking her kindness of giving her the children to nourish and take care of. And with this message, we will close out today. When you feel ready, one more time, you notice yourself in this beautiful garden of delight. There's a part of the plant, the leaf, flower you're going to bring with you and put within your soul memory to remember all the messages that you're receiving. You are welcome to do that. Que lo son tian tiaha, aloha siente. And then they all gather by the gates as a beautiful soul-light family energy. And we all gather together. And we'll go toward the crystal and slowly descend down into Atlantean classroom. Telam tio som tiun tieha. Kelasion tiun tiasi kiaha ala tiose. Kelasion tiun tiani alasia kiun tia. Alright. And I want you to slowly notice how we're lowering our vibrations back to the body. We go in the 3 steps from the Garden of the Light, where we connect with our guides and the soul family into our ancient past, and then we will slowly go to our physical bodies. So we can retain as much of this energy in our conscious memory as much as we can. The conscious energy is very important for your food work, to know what you're doing and where you're going and how you're gonna do it. All right. Okay, so I'm feeling that we are already going to the body. So when we are ready, you can find your door, you know which one it is, you cannot make a mistake. Then you walk in your room where your body's resting and the medical team is done and ready. And you can imagine that a beautiful light enters your body. That's your soul. That is that light who's looking from above and looking down into the body and saying, wow, what a beautiful body it is. I'm going to take care of the body the best as I can. Because if I do the good job, the body can stay here for a long, long, long time. And I can carry my life mission for a way prolonged time than it was originally set for. And medic team close the body. They have done a well job. And they said that they are ready to exit the room. Have a thank you, medic team, for assisting us today. And I have an instruction what to share with you after this. All right. All right. We'll work through the triangular energies of the lower three chakras, red, orange, and the yellow. That's for your physical body and for your emotional body. Fifth, sixth, and seventh energy in the triangular configuration for your emotional body. And then you work with your heart for your soul body. Again, trinity of the energy working together. All right. Now as the medic team exit, leave the room. I close this beautiful portal. Telel sium tiakala satayasi. Alom tium tiasa. Akion tium tiani. And when you feel ready, very gently, very slowly, stretching your body. Very gently, very slowly, stretch within your body. Stretch your legs and your arms. Take a deep, deep breath in. Very nicely. You're gonna be here great. Just take your time to adjust in your body. Alright, so today's session has been a little different than the other ones. We're rather mellow within the energy, and there was a point of the original creation of the body. Lights of the universe wants us to know. They wanted me to speak of the immortality. Immortality is something sort of fancy on our list. But I want to look back into the history of the Lemurians, Atlanteans, even the Essenes communities, when they did live in the body for the strength of 4, 5, 6, 7, 800 of years without any problem, and their body was completely functioning. They have a full set of teeth and limbs and so much on. But the question of the immortality is that everybody who became immortal had a mission to carry, or immortality is sort of temporary. It is how long you need to stay in this body, how long you need this shell to carry the mission, accept another mission and carry it again. As many times as you heard me to say, immortality is not to move to the Hawaii, drink the pina coladas and be happy. It would be great, right? I could use that, but it is to visit the Hawaii, carry your mission everywhere where it needs to be, even if it's still living in the Hawaii and writing the books and doing the workshop and sharing your mission with the others. That could be as well. But what I'm trying to say is that when your lifespan comes to the end, you may feel you have an accident or something happened, you feel like, oh my God, I did supposed to die. And if you are on the spiritual journey, perhaps you just before this happened, accept a new mission. What is it that next you're gonna carry and you do in this lifetime? And you may change, your desire and dreams may change, even your taste buds can change, and your preferences and the people around you may change, because it is a new life. And this is something very new and very strange that we don't know. We truly have to, or could look at, don't have to do anything we don't want to, but we could look at our creation as a light from the universe, as a beautiful star, beautiful light being that you are, and says, okay, I choose a body. I choose to come. I choose to come that, let's say, when I came to my mother, I look at her and I said, you know what? She's the perfect being for me. I choose to come there, and she will create a perfect body for me, and that is. And then many times it happened that you emotionally and personally clash and may not be working. You go like, oh my God, I was born in the wrong family. We all go through it, but after the years going through this and that, I think that I was born in the perfect family, that I had to go through the stuff that we had as a family drama and go through it. And so is with you. But what I want to just say, and I'm sorry, the energy is just so mellow. I can just sit here and just like vibrate it. And if you can read the energy imprint, is to honor the part of your dying and emotional dying. And that's what this is all about, to set that energy in the future and let a part of yourself die. Allow it to yourself. You may go through the 3 days of the darkness. That's what it was all about before the form of the energy, and that can come to you at any time in your point of the life. The 3 days of the darkness is a metaphorical saying for the 3 days of the darkness of your soul, and of your looking it back and saying, okay, I disconnect from all of it, and a new one is born here and says, I'm gonna carry that mission. And you can, it may be also a very confusing time, and you sit there and you says, but I had such a passion for this, I wanted to do this, and suddenly it's gone, and you get a passion for something new and else, and that may be another part of your mission. Just to give you the quick explanation, so before we would do this just dying and going, being born again, but in that incarnation process we know that we forget so much of our memories, and it's just difficult to remember them. Now the children are born with a more open energy and memory, but yet you still have to go to that child stage, and the grown up a little bit bigger, and sort of wait until the people they take you seriously, and so much on. It's not until the people take you seriously. It's somehow you have to age in this life that people says like, wow, what you're saying may really be great. I know, we are looking at these kids, what they say when my kids, they say something so profound, we go like, oh my God. And then just, we put it aside and continue with our thing. And perhaps these kids are already ready to be our teachers and the speaker and carry this all in this world. And so that is why we have the choice to stay in our body and look at our creation and vibrate the healthy cells in your body and repair them, and so much on. So I hope this makes sense to you. I'm gonna close with this. So you take care of your body, vibrate the cells, regenerate them, talk to them on everyday basis, talk that innate energy within you, because it is an extremely smart energy and it's extremely dumb energy at the same moment. It can cause you the illness to protect you from something that you're harming yourself, but it can also be your best ally to heal you from unexplained illnesses or unexplained alignments. We all came here with a perfect health and a perfect bodies. We just have to remember how to do it and how to connect with that perfectness, that I would say mirror with our soul energy, and work on it. If there's something in the soul you need to heal, then you heal it. In your body, we know that many illnesses descend through the soul into the body. The past life trauma descend into the body through the soul. How many people have these old body marks all over the body as a mark from the past life, because that's where they have been stabbed to kill or something terrible happened to them. It is the soul showing you like, come on, heal me, send me that energy. I couldn't take it at the time and really couldn't take it, so I just took the memory with me and I carry it out here so you can help me with it. We help ourselves, we can help ourselves. And that's what it is about. The more that soul healing goes, the more perfect you get. I don't know if that's the right, exactly the explanation, but the more healthy you get, that's definitely, it doesn't really matter how do we look on the outside, as long as our beauty comes from inside, and we know that. But there are the physical alignments that needs to be healed because they came from the past, and it's time to heal it. It's time to face it and look it really in that mirror and says, okay, I'm having a stomachache. Why it is? What does my soul wants to mirror to me? Where is the problem? How do I fix it? Talk to your body, you're gonna get the right ideas. We set the beautiful energy forward to moving in the future to have that moving forward. And let's work through this. Let's take this beautiful beginning as a birth of this new energy. Let's take this nice and slow session we have today as a bird for these new energies that's setting up, and strive every single day in your best energies. Believe in yourself because I believe in you. I love you guys. Love and light from my heart to yours. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you in the 2 weeks in the evening session. Bye bye.